be a part of this movement, or we will fall with the rest. Again, it was our job to help the others. Everyone always asks, well, what about the other nations? The other nations are only as good as the information they're receiving, which you were supposed to give to them from the Most High. It was your job to teach this Bible from the beginning. That's the truth. The real Jews, according to Bible prophecy, went on slave ships. We just read it. They had iron put upon their necks. That never happened to another people. Wake up to who you are. They will never teach this Bible like that. You must wake up. According to Bible prophecy, in the last days, he would send us right into your neighborhoods, on your very corners, to tell you who you are, because the rest are asleep at the wheel. He would send pastors according to his heart. Let's go to Jeremiah 3. Pastors according to his heart, who would tell you the truth and not sell you out. Not sell you down the river. Because that's what you've been dealing with for years. Your TD Snakes and all these guys, they are there to keep you still. They will never tell you the people the Bible. And if they do, they'll try to mix it with some foolishness that they got from their taskmasters to just keep power over you. They're never going to have you keeping these commandments. They're trying to fill their pockets. That's it. That's what you are to them. You haven't figured the game out yet. How is it the people that live in these neighborhoods where everybody's hustling don't know the hustlers when they see them? We of all people should know what hustlers look like. But we keep falling to these pastors who could care less about our well-being, who will never teach you this book right and give you your heritage properly. It's time to wake up. Let's read 14 to 15.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you, one of a city, two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
All right, so the Most High said, turn back to him, and he will actually hear you again. Okay? But he's only taking a few. He's only taking a few, so you better get on that bus before it's too late. When Noah walked the earth, he prophesied to the people for 120 years, and still only 8 people got on the bus. If you will. Only 8 people got on that boat, folks. So we're telling you, wake up. You know it's the truth. You can't resist it. When you start looking at these prophecies, you must admit, there's nobody else on earth that fits these prophecies but the children of Israel that we describe. Okay? We were scattered all over this earth, but we're not told it with the children of Israel. They give the credit to someone else.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Even went into India, for those that don't know the history. From our lands. That we, and when I say our lands, where we ran into Africa. Most people don't know that. We ran into Africa. We were not from Africa. We're the children of Israel. Okay? So let's read that. Because it says what? Let's see that.
Verse 15, I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
It don't get no better than this, folks. We're giving you the knowledge of ages right now. The world's best kept secret. You are the children of Israel. We've already heard about Christ, but we never asked ourselves, who are the real people in this Bible? Because we never read about the curses of the real people. This is the thing they're spending billions and trillions of dollars in to keep away from you. Everybody's worried about Area 51 and these special conspiracies. That's the only one you need to be concerned with. Primarily, you know, if you want to focus on something, focus on the fact that you're still on the bottom and nobody's telling you why. That's the conspiracy. Okay? Let's show you that though, in case you think I'm making this up. Let's go to Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Again, this is what should have been done in every one of your churches. We're going to give you back your identity. And not in some soft way That is where you can't put two and two together is what you should do now. Okay? You gotta keep these commandments. Listen to this though. Psalms 83:1. We're gonna show you that the other nations kept this a secret, according to Bible prophecy. Read that, please.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies making tumult, and they hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one.
They took crafty counsel against the Most High's people, God's people, and said what?
They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
They said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Read.
That the name of Israel may no more Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They plotted together to make sure that the world, to the point where we can go to the elders and they still can't tell us who we are. They beat it out of us. That's the real reason why when you came over here on slave boats, they changed your name. They wanted you to forget who you are. And it was prophesied in the Bible. Read.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
Hold up. So the first culprit the Bible points out, and again, we didn't say it, the Bible did, was what you would call your modern day Europeans. Read.
The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites. The Arabs hid this from you. They come in your neighborhoods, sell your banana Dutch and all that stuff, and go back to selling your pork, hot dogs here that the Bible tell you don't eat pork, and go back to their beliefs and all that when they know they don't even eat pork, and still haven't told you who you are. The Arabs know. Read. Especially their leaders. Read.
Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon, Amalek and the Philistines.
Right.
The inhabitants
and their
of
name's
Tyre.
Amalek. Amalek is the chief of them. The rulers of who you would call the Zionists, who you would call your Jewish people, they're rulers, even though they may not tell their lower end people. A lot of times, their rulers know who you are. That's why they were over the NAACP for 40 years. Did you know that? It wasn't even a black man over the NAACP for the first 40 years. It was the Jewish people. You can't make this stuff up. We must be the people of a curse. We have a national black organization and there's even black people running it. What other nation would allow that? We're cursed. But the Bible says they would hide that from you. You want to know what they're really talking about at these summits and these meetings that they have? They're talking about what to do with you next because you're waking up. Because you're starting to learn not to toe the company line and be a good old slave. People are starting to get smart again. The Most High is starting to put knowledge in our neighborhoods again, and we're doing things a little healthier here and there. So they're speaking in their little conferences about your downfall. That's what they're really talking about. The Bible just told you. Crafty counsel to keep you hidden from your heritage. Let's show that the real Jews will forget they're the real Jews. Jeremiah 17:4. And I'll put a question up.